All right, so Blood of Dawnwalker just put out a new video a couple days ago talking about everything you need to know, clearly, from what it says. So I wanted to check it out. This is like honestly one of my game of the year contenders. Obviously, probably GTA 6 is gonna take the cake, hoping. But yeah, I think this is a close second place from what I've seen so far. They've showed out a lot of stuff, but yeah, let's get into it.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy open-world action RPG set in 14th century Europe. The first installment of our saga takes place in Vale Sangora, a secluded region somewhere in the Carpathian Mountains. When the plague decimated the population and the human rulers proved too weak to control the situation,
Dude, it's gonna feel so good walking through this map and just exploring through it. There's gonna be obviously those pretty mountain areas you see where you just feel like, yeah, I'm him. I'm the hero of this story. But then obviously you get through times like this where the world's so dark and just ominous feeling. It's gonna I feel like it's gonna have a good round of emotions that's gonna give players.
a powerful vampire, Brensis, stepped out of the shadows and conquered the valley. Now, it's time for you to be a part of this story. Welcome to the world of Dawnwalker. Brensis is an oppressive ruler. He uses his own blood to heal the people of Vale Sangora, but in turn, demands absolute obedience. He carved the valley into 3 separate dominions and gave them to his 3 vampiric officers. Ambrose is the youngest and the one with most to prove. His main responsibility is stockpiling blood and managing the draining
One
dungeons.
guy here.
Bakir knows that what folk need in their lives is a bit of respite from their hardships. That is why he is in charge of alcohol distilling and distribution.
Alcohol guy!
Still, he's not above using his inborn brutality
blood to
to
feed.
subjugate the population if need be. Xanthi is the one who creates the Blood Guards, the elite soldiers of the vampiric regime.
Getting the armor girl.
Staying away from the limelight, she is a source of many rumors about dark rituals and mysterious disappearances. These powerful vampires won't sit idly while you dismantle their operations.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say idly. They gonna get belt to ass. Is what they gonna get.
With your every victory, Brensis' court will react with new edicts that will make Cohn's life a bit harder. But who is our protagonist exactly? You play as Cohn, a young man living under the vampiric regime. A series of tragic events led to your family being kidnapped by Brensis and you becoming a Dawnwalker, a human by day, a vampire by night. Now, you must rescue your loved ones. As a human, you can learn the dark secrets of witchcraft. This will hurt. Use your own blood to cast hexes that enable you to speak with the dead.
For God's sake!
I'm curious if they're gonna have other stuff. That the small hex stuff. Maybe you can have some people you kill fight for you. That'd be cool. Instead of just like talking to people like during missions. I'm assuming.
I can't!
Move faster, brave the astral
Hey, who's
plane,
moving?
and bring pain to your enemies. Learning new spells requires finding knowledge in arcane texts and obscure tomes. At night, you transform into a vampire. You use claws and fangs to kill your opponents. You can climb walls or cross distances within a blink of an eye. You might even try
This is like one of my favorite talking points, dude. I love the wolf ability. It looks so
transform
cool.
yourself into a swift wolf.
Go on. Drink.
Remember that a vampire is always hungry for blood. Drinking it unlocks new abilities, but in the process, you will corrupt yourself.
I hope they actually have execution animations. Maybe not like on the scale of like what For Honor does. I don't know if any of you know that, but they have like really cool executions, stuff like that. I wonder if they have like maybe like a couple second long executions for maybe it's just for bosses or something.
only
that'd
to
be
one path or mix them. Exploring Vale Sangora
That's a
is
pretty far, though.
always exciting and will reward you with unique items, weapons,
Okay.
and sets of armor. Just remember that time waits for no one. From the moment your family is kidnapped, you have 30 days and 30 nights to rescue them.
The coronation. It's in 30
His
days.
eyes kind of look. Y'all see
Still,
that?
there is no real time
Maybe
clock.
it's just the lighting.
It's in 30 days.
'Cause it looks like one eye is blue and one eye is yellow. Might just be the lighting, but maybe I don't know. But here, the next one, they're both blue. That's interesting. Maybe it's like the vampire side turns like yellow. I don't know.
Still,
I'm curious.
there is no real time clock. Instead, you will be able to use the time as a resource, to be spent on the game elements you want to use to craft your story. The time passes when you finish a quest or an activity or when you learn new abilities.
Cool. Love the art style like,
However,
behind, too.
don't worry that upgrading your hero will ruin your chances for a satisfying ending. As time passes, different opportunities will arise or disappear forever.
I'm sorry we were too late to save her.
And even
That
if you're
kinda
not
sound like
able to
the,
save your family in
kind of sound like the bad ending or the bad playthrough, Conan, right there.
time, the game will not be over. Cohen's story will simply take a different turn. You have one clear goal, but there's no single linear way to complete it. Every activity and
Dude, this map looks good. I'm hoping like it's actually like really big. Obviously, you don't want some empty spots. But you see here, it doesn't look like there's so much filler content, like the boring stuff that you would see like in the newer Assassin's Creed games, especially Valhalla. I struggle. Like I don't even think I ever finished that game because I would look at the map like this, but it was just everywhere, nonstop, just boring filler, like collectible stuff that just didn't really mean anything. And I'm hoping this game, everything is actually fun. I mean, so far it looks like it's worth your time. Looks like you want to do everything so
quest
far.
is optional and serves as a building block of your
The
own
map looks good,
crafted
though.
experience. The valley is a big place, open for exploration. You can look for opportunities to learn new things and find allies.
Aye.
Or you can even decide to storm Brensis's castle as soon as you are out of the prologue. However, remember that defeating him as a freshly made Dawnwalker will be a feat worthy of legends.
Yo, if they that it better be so hard. I do not want to like. I feel like they would ruin the game if you were able to blow through it. You know, I want it to be daggum almost impossible, like as it should be.
We designed the Blood of Dawnwalker to be fun and adaptive to individual preferences. First of all, you can use Omni
Combat
Block
looks good.
and Omni Attack. Your character
movement-
chooses the directions of sword swings and blocks.
Yo, there's step backs. Did you say guys step back? Look at this. Look
And
on the right,
on
right
the-
here, right here. Look at this guy.
Attack. Your character chooses the directions of sword swing
Boom! He's got movement on him.
and blocks automatically.
He's a vampire.
The only exception to this are unblockable attacks, ones that can be only dodged. For those who prefer a more tactical
And I'm hoping too. Sorry to keep pausing. I'm hoping too that there is just so many different types of monsters to fight. Because like a lot of games, they have just like just a handful, and it's like it's okay, but like the variety makes the game loop, the combat stuff not as fun as it could be. Like even with God of War, like there was a lot of just reskins and stuff that I feel like yes, there was a good variety, but I feel like there was too many reskins of stuff, too many like just regular enemies, not enough like awesome enemies. Like some Black Myth Wukong or Black Myth Wukong did a really good job. There was so many enemy types, and I'm just really hoping this game kind of adds to that.
approach, we offer directional combat, which involves observing your opponent's movements and reacting to them. It's about finding a certain rhythm and using it to defeat enemies. Whichever style you choose, active abilities are an integral part of combat. With them, you can deal more damage, heal yourself mid-combat, crowd control your enemies, or simply interrupt their attacks. All this is just a taste of what the Blood of Dawnwalker has to offer. Whether you roam through lush forests, a bustling city, treacherous swamps, caverns hidden through
I'm
lush
curious. See that deer on the left over here? The animation, how it jumped, looked really weird. Hold on.
forests,
Maybe not. Maybe it's just a weird spot. Oh, look, what's that right there? A hog?
a bustling city, treacherous swamps,
what
caverns hiding long-forgotten mysteries, or mountain peaks. There is
This
always
is
something
beautiful
to
right here.
discover.
Oh my god.
Carve your own path and shape your own story, while walking the thin line between your humanity and embracing your vampiric nature. The Blood of Dawnwalker is coming.
Cool. Yeah, that was a trailer, pretty short, just a couple minutes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to be probably game of the year, no doubt about that. But this, I think, will be a good second. Like I said, it's a smaller studio that came from the Witcher studio. Like these guys are veterans; they know what they're doing. I'm so excited for this game. Obviously, got the Wolverine game coming up. Might cover that. But yeah, tell me your thoughts below in the comments. Subscribe if you want, and see you later.